Okay, the last lesson we have learned how to sketch a cube, right, using a template like this, right, to help you. We have also do a fair bit of practice. Now, this lesson we're going to do some further practices. How do you draw reinforcement, right, for woods, for joints, right, joining wood, two pieces of wood together. So the first one that I'm going to show you is the web here. This thing is called a web, a triangular piece of material down here. To hold these two pieces of wood, I will draw it this way, right? One piece of wood here, the other piece of wood here, right? To reinforce the joint, I make use of the web. So how are we going to draw it? Again, I assume that you already know how to sketch this. Alright, if you have sketched it enough, you have practiced enough, there's no need for a template. But for today's practice, I'm going to put it template underneath, right, to help me draw the two pieces of wood and the reinforcement. Shift it over a little bit. Okay, now I will first draw a cube, right? Then I will, right, I know that the piece of wood is very slim down here. I have a slim piece of wood at this side, right? This side. So I will draw the top part first, right? Same thing, same technique. I'm not going to draw very hard. I will put my pencil in this manner, right, at an angle, and I will, oh yeah, it goes a little bit out, so I will correct it, right? I will correct it, right? Fulfill the whole line, draw a whole line, and then I will come down all the way, right? Sketch it down all the way, right? All the way, right? I draw it lightly. Same thing down here. I will start drawing a line that is parallel to this, right? I do not have any line down here that's parallel to this, but then I'll try my best. Right, for those of you, if you are not confident, you can shift your template like this, right? Shift your template all the way to here, and you can draw this line, right? So it will be parallel, and I will also draw a vertical line, right? Vertical line. To the best of my ability, I'll draw a vertical line like that. And if I remove the template, see, I have actually sketched this piece of material, right? If you're confident enough, right? If you're confident enough, right? What you can do is you do not need to shift the template around. You start from here, right? Try to sketch one line, right? To the best of ability, must be parallel to this line. And then a vertical line, make sure that it's vertical, right? Make sure that it comes vertically, come down. Right. Now, the next part the next part is I'm going to draw this piece of material here, right? This piece, the base, right? So from here I will draw. Stretch it out. I'll stretch it out here. Right. Same thing. I will draw a line. I will draw a line that is perpendicular to this. Try my best until it cuts. Until it cuts the perpendicular line down here. Alright. Now next, what do I draw? I will follow these two lines, right? Because this is the thickness of the base. Then followed by this perpendicular line. All these I keep in mind. I draw very lightly. Then I start from this point. This line cutting the perpendicular line here. I know that I need to join these two, right? These 2 points, right? So I draw it very lightly. Okay, now if I were to remove and show you, right, I have something like that. Now I'm going to draw. Right, draw the web. How to draw a web? Right, the web. You see that there is a triangle. Right, there is a triangular piece of material down here. So it is from here. I choose it as the height as 2 squares. I'll darken this part. I will darken this part. Alright, and I will draw down. Once I'm confident, I'll darken it. Alright. Same thing, I this line, from here, I will draw a line that is parallel to this line, parallel to this line, parallel to this line, down here, also parallel to this line, about. This is the thickness of the web, right? This is the thickness of the web here. So, the thickness of the web, parallel to this line, parallel to this line. Now, then I will join these 2 points. Right, then I have a web here. Alright. Same thing. You see intersection, I will darken this line. Right. Darken this line here. This line is actually which line? It's actually this line here. It's actually this line here. Alright. This is a vertical line, so I know it should be the width, the thickness of the web, right? This is the thickness for the web. So from here, I will draw, right, a vertical line. A vertical line that represents this line, right? That represents this line. And then from here, I will draw a line that is parallel to this line, parallel to this line, right? Parallel to this line, and then join these two. I make a mistake. I shouldn't have darkened this part so much. Right? I shouldn't have darkened this part so much. That's my mistake. Right? A little bit more. Up here. This line must be parallel to this line. Then I come down. Right? So that's the web. Right? Now we are not done yet. So right now we need to darken this. We need to darken this. We need to darken this. We need to darken the whole piece. Oops, that's a mistake. Right. So darken this. Darken this. Darken this line. Darken this line. Comes down. Now I do not darken the perpendicular line, which okay, let's remove this. I do not darken the perpendicular line down here because it is actually hidden by this web, right? I do not darken this line which is below. This line is actually at the base. I will not darken this part, right? Because it's actually hidden. Right. This line is visible. I will darken it. I will darken it. Right. And then I have the picture, right? Darken this part a little bit more. Darken this part a little bit more. Alright, so